Alright, so hopefully I don't get interrupted by another telemarketer trying to call me on, my house phone and at 7:37 a.m. in the freaking morning. But anyways, so yeah, this is my WWE Payback 2014 pay-per-view review. So, I didn't do a prediction video on this because, again, if I don't do a prediction video, it's because I'm not really in the loo, and or the loop, or whatever the hell you want to call it, and I haven't really been watching Raw or SmackDown. I've just kind of been looking over it a little bit on YouTube whenever WWE's actual channel uploads it. So, yeah, that's why there's no prediction videos for the past two pay-per-views. It's just because I haven't really been watching Raw. If you guys hear any background noises as well, that is from my fan. It is hot as fuck in this room, and I'm not turning it off. I was thinking about maybe playing some music in the background, but I don't know if I will because, I don't know. Because this video is probably going to be like 20 minutes long, and that means I have to put 20 minutes worth of fucking music in the background just so the video can possibly get copyrighted. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, without further ado, let me go ahead and do the pay-per-view review, and I swear to God, if that phone rings one more time, I'm going to toss it outside my room. Anyways, so the pay-per-view pre-show was El Torito versus Hornswoggle in a mask versus hair match. Obviously, at ringside, it was Diego and Fernando with Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre as well. Diego and Fernando, Los Matadores, obviously, and Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre are 3 and B. Anyways, El Torito won this match. And this match wasn't really that entertaining as I would have liked it to be. The WLC match that was at Extreme Rules at the the pre-show for the pay-per-view, that was really entertaining, and I think I gave it like a 2.5 or maybe even a 3. I highly doubt I gave it a 3, but I think I gave it like a 2.5 out of 5. This one was more so like a 1.5, maybe a 2. I'd really lean towards a 1.5 though. It wasn't really that great and or entertaining as I thought it was going to be, because most of the time that the match was going on was freaking Hornswoggle's hair getting cut off. Because, like, I guess they were, like, 5 minutes early or something, or technically it was, like, 7 minutes early, but, and they just decided to, I don't understand that. I think that's stupid. I don't know why, because first he brought out some scissors, and then after that, brought out a trimmer, and then he went back to scissors, and I'm like, El Torito, what are you doing, man? Just stay on the shaver. What are you doing? The trimmer or whatever, but Jesus. That match wasn't really that great. Overall, though, this pay-per-view was good, and I will be pointing out pretty much that all the matches, for the most part, were really good, actually. Yeah, actually, I don't really think I have too many complaints. Maybe some of the winners, but that's about it. So the first match was Sheamus versus Cesaro. Cesaro obviously was accompanied by Paul Heyman, and it was a singles match for the WWE Championship. The WWE United States Championship. Holy crap, it's 7:40 in the morning, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, that match was actually really good. There were a lot of good spots in it from time to time. Would I recommend watching this match? Yeah, you don't really need to. This match was surprisingly good, though. I'm not sure if it got a "This is awesome" chant. I think it might have. Just to show you, if it was really that good or not. For whatever reason, guys, I usually announce how long the matches were in my videos. None of the times are there, and I apologize. So I don't know how long any of these matches went on for. I can give an estimate. The pre-show might have gone on for, maybe 5 minutes. Sheamus versus Cesaro, I'd estimate maybe 10, 15 minutes around there. And yeah, Sheamus won, and he retained his title. And I was happy that Sheamus won, because I am a Sheamus fan, sort of. But at the same time, I didn't like how he won. And he pretty much, didn't even do a bro kick. It was a very quick pin, so to say, without trying to spoil it too much. I don't know. I didn't really like how the match ended. If you guys want to watch it, then be my guest if you haven't already. What would I give this match out of 5? I guess I would give it a I'd say maybe a 2.5, maybe 3. I honestly, some of these matches I'm probably not going to have an exact score for. I'm sorry. A lot of them were just in the middle-ish, sort of, so I'm having a hard time really deciding, besides the ones that are obviously really good. Um, Ryback and Curtis Axel defeated Cody Rhodes and Goldust, also known as the Brotherhood, in a tag team match. Uh, this match was actually really good, and Sheamus, or why am I talking about Sheamus? Ryback and Curtis Axel actually, you know, did well in this match. Like, I think actually Curtis Axel got a couple of chants, and people actually were behind him a bit. And ultimately, Cody Rhodes and Goldust kind of broke up at the end of the match. I guess they're not a tag team anymore. Will we see that, awesome SummerSlam matchup, or even maybe WrestleMania matchup between the two finally? That would be great, because that just would be a really great match. I think Cody's going to turn heel and Goldust is going to be face. I could be wrong, but maybe it might be the other way around. I don't know. There were a couple of cool spots in this, like Ryback caught Cody Rhodes in the middle of his disaster kick and did a power bomb and stuff, and that was pretty cool. And the way he beat Cody, he jumped off he was gonna do another disaster kick, but he actually put him I don't even know how he really did it. I can't really describe it, but he put him in the shell shock pretty much after that. He grabbed him in midair and put him and just shell shocked him. It was pretty cool. Goldust didn't really seem like he did too much in this match. He had a couple of spots. Cody Rhodes really, really was on fire during this match. He gave it his all. And it's funny that he was the one that, said, you need, Cody's exact words to Goldust after the match was over was you need to find a better partner. And I was just Cody, you were the one that did the most in the match. What? Anyway, so yeah, Curtis Axel did fairly well in this match. He's usually the punching bag, though, and Ryback tends to be the one that does most of the damage. If you also notice, Ryback never starts the match. It's usually Curtis Axel that starts it. I just thought that was kind of funny. Next up was Rusev versus Big E Langston, which I don't know why they're not calling him Big E Langston anymore, and they're not calling Alexander Rusev anymore. It's just Rusev and Big E. Does anybody else not enjoy that? Cause Antonio Cesaro used to be called Antonio Cesaro. Now he's called Cesaro. And I heard that from a friend that they might even change AJ Lee's name to just AJ, and I don't understand why WWE has to shorten the names. They're fine as they are. What, is Kofi just going to be called Kofi now and not Kofi Kingston? Is Bo Dallas just going to be called Dallas or Bo? Is Bad News Barrett I guess that's his gimmick now, so they won't do anything to that. But if he ever went back to Wade Barrett, would he just be Barrett? I don't know. I think that's really fucking stupid in my opinion. I think they should just keep the names how they are. But Rusev actually beat Big E Langston. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I didn't rate the Ryback and Curtis Axel versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust match. I'd give that a 3. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. But anyways, this was just a straight up singles match though between Big E and Rusev. These two guys, for really big fucking people, move around the ring a lot, and they're really quick and athletic, and I really like that. It just shows how two big guys can really go at it. I actually wish this match was longer. The Ryback and Curtis Axel versus Cody Rhodes and Goldust match was maybe 15 minutes. This match with Big E and Rusev, I said Rooster, Big E and Rusev, I think was only, I think it was, I'd say about a solid 8 minutes. It wasn't really that long. It sucks that it wasn't that long because I honestly think it was a solid match. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Both of them really moved around a lot. Big E hit a lot of power moves. Rusev, I think, took a good amount of damage, and then he just kind of went Superman sort of on Big E and hit him with a super kick, and then did his submission on him, and Big E actually surprisingly tapped. So yeah, I don't know why they would make Big E tap. I would have preferred a pin, because just, Big E's the big guy. He honestly tapped that easily. He didn't strength it out or anything. He literally just kind of tapped within literally a couple seconds, 10 seconds. I thought it was kind of stupid. It was the next match is Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston. It ended in a no contest. It was a singles match. I guess it was just so Bo Dallas would have a match on the pay-per-view, and he didn't because for whatever reason, Kane decided to come out, and Bo Dallas ran away, and then Kane just beat up Kofi Kingston, and the bell rang though, by the way, and then Kane didn't pin Kofi Kingston, and he just kind of left. Why? Why? My question is why WWE? What was the point of that? Why didn't you just let them have their match? I guess I'm gonna say this. I can't even say promo. I mean, Bo Dallas did sort of shoot a promo afterwards, but it was a very short one, and he was just talking about Kofi. Uh, I don't know. I guess I would say segment. Yeah, this segment is gonna get like a fucking. Because I can't call it a match because Kane didn't pin Kofi. So I'm gonna give this segment like literally a 2 out of 5. It's just really questionable. Maybe even a 1.5 out of 5. It's just really weird. I would have preferred the actual match. Even if the match was shitty, I probably would have still gave it a straight up 2 out of 5 or 2.5 out of 5. I don't know. I don't know why they. This whole thing luckily only lasted like 2 minutes, but still, it was really stupid. Bad News Barrett fought Rob Van Dam for his Intercontinental Championship, and Bad News Barrett won this match. This match was pretty good. Rob Van Dam actually at one point hit his head against the barricade, like really, really fucking hard, and I was just like, ew, that looked like it hurt. People have been saying Van Dam is like slowing down. I honestly don't think he's slowing down that much. I think he's just taking a breather here and there. The guy's like early 40s now. Give the guy a break. He's actually amazing for the speed he's still moving around at. He does a lot of yoga and shit, so he's still highly flexible and stuff. I'm surprised he's doing all these spin kicks and shit. And if he's not in 2K15, I'm going to throw a fit. Because he should have been in 2K14, along with the Usos, and what the fuck WWE. But anyways, yes, it's WWE's fault, not THQ's and / 2K's fault, because THQ kind of worked on it. But it's not their fault because they have to ask WWE who to put in the game. I thought that was so stupid. I was like, are you serious? You seriously aren't gonna, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, Bad News Barrett won though, and it was in a cool fashion and stuff. I like Bad News Barrett. He's pretty cool. He's also kind of funny. But yeah, that match had some good spots in it. I think Wade Barrett, like, he threw RVD into the turnbuckle and then like waited for him to come back. Like his momentum brought him out of the turnbuckle, and like he did the bull hammer after that, and it was just really cool. And yeah. Sorry I'm going through these kind of fast and not really going in too much detail, guys. I'm just tired of doing 20-minute videos, which is funny because I'm probably going to wind up doing that with this one because I have 3 other matches to go to, and these are the ones that I like remember the most out of. But anyways, John Cena defeated Bray Wyatt. John Cena actually had the help of Jimmy and Jey Uso, and he also, and Bray Wyatt obviously had Luke Harper and Eric Rowan at his side in a last man standing match. This match was actually really good. I don't know if it was the match of the night. It definitely is a contender, but it definitely was really good. I don't know if I would say that it was better than, again, the WrestleMania one. The Extreme Rules one is just okay. It's not that amazing. It had a creep factor in it, but that was just because of the end of the match. But yeah, I think the WrestleMania one is still really probably the best. This one was really good. It actually does contend with the WrestleMania match, though, that John Cena had with Bray Wyatt, simply for the fact that it was just a really good match. Yeah, so the way John Cena won this match is that he took Bray out into the crowd and like slammed him through this weird briefcase sort of thing, and there was a giant podium next to Cena, and he like just decided to push it over the briefcase that Bray landed in, and just covered up the hole and just stood on top of it and let the count go through, which I think is ridiculously fucking cheap. But hey, the match has to end somehow, right? Because John Cena's just gonna keep getting the fuck back up. However, there was one part where John Cena, like, literally, he took the steel steps and threw them out the ring, and hit Bray in the face with them. I thought it was done there. I was like, you just got hit by those, like, apparently 50-pound steel steps, like, just flying at your fucking forehead. You're out cold. I'm sorry. You're knocked out pretty hard. And he actually got back up, though, and I was just like, holy shit, Bray is, like, he's going in on this match. He's surviving. Yeah, but that match was really good. Jimmy and Jey Uso left at one point in the match. I don't know why they did, because, like, John Cena got surrounded in the beginning of the match, right? And then Jimmy and Jey Uso came out to even the odds, I guess. And, like, they fought. They all were fighting and everything. And at one point, they leave. I don't know why, but they left. And then they came back once they saw Luke Harper and Eric Rowan were ganging up on Cena again. I don't understand why they left in the first place. There were a lot of weapons used in this match, actually. Like the steel steps, there were a fuck ton of tables used. If you're a tables person, then I definitely recommend watching this match. And I think there were chairs, and I think that's about it, actually. But, and obviously, you know, going outside, and, you know, John Cena actually landed a attitude adjustment on the, you know, the mat outside the ring. And he also, Bray Wyatt also hit his sister Abigail on John Cena outside the ring as well, which was pretty cool. They were both out for a while after both of those. I honestly kind of wish Bray would have won this, but I'm fine with Cena winning because overall it was just a great match. It could have gone either way, to be honest, at the point of... Because I was so satisfied of the match being so good, I was just like, I don't care who wins now. I honestly don't. Even though Cena doesn't really deserve another victory, in my opinion, at a pay-per-view, at least anytime soon, I don't know. I would have rather Bray won this. Apparently, John Cena at the Fallout said that this isn't over. This feud's been going on for like a good 3 months now, maybe 4 now, if I remember correctly. I don't want to see it continue, but luckily, you know, I guess in terms of it going into another month, it's not really going to, because Money in the Bank is actually in the same month as as Payback. Money in the Bank is going to be June 29th, if I remember correctly. Yeah, June 29th. So that's, you know, 4 weeks away, including the actual, you know, week of... Yeah. No, wait, actually, no, that's 3 weeks away. If you're not including this week. Yeah, whatever. Anyways. So, yeah, I was generally fine with this match. This match felt like it went on for about a solid 20, at least around 25 minutes to maybe even 30 minutes. It was a really good match. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. And yeah, it was. This is definitely one of the ones you should have watched, and if you haven't already watched it. The next match was Paige versus Alicia Fox, and it was a singles match for the WWE Divas Championship. Paige retained her title and defeat Alicia Fox by submission with, you know, her... I forgot what they actually called it. They actually gave it a name finally, but it's known as the Scorpion Modified, because Paige modifies it, apparently, which she kind of does. I've seen videos of the original Scorpion crosslocks, but her is the Modified Scorpion crosslock. And the match was actually pretty good for a Divas match. This match felt like it went on for about 8 to 10 minutes. It was a pretty good match, though. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely wouldn't give it a 4, but I don't think a Divas match has gotten a 4 out of me. And I wish I did Payback of last year's review, because I didn't, because you know, I just kind of recently got into doing the reviews. But like Payback of last year with Caitlyn and AJ, that is definitely a 4. That was such an amazing match. But anyways, or maybe even a 3.5. But I was super pumped for that match, and I would be sort of biased and give it a 4 because I like AJ and Caitlyn. But yeah, this match was pretty good. I'd give it a 3. I was about to say 3.5. 3 out of 5. Because it really did have some good moments in it. Paige actually started off strong, which I didn't think was going to happen. I thought Alicia Fox was going to start off strong because of the promo that they did, you know, on the Titantron. They made it seem like, you know, Alicia Fox was really dominating Paige because, you know, she beat Paige on Raw, which champions in a non-title match tend to lose on Raw because it's not a title match. I'm happy to see Paige still continuing on with the championship, though. She's really, really talented, and even if you disagree that she's talented, then you cannot disagree that she doesn't bring out the best in her opponents, because Alicia Fox, I already knew, was a good divas. She's a good wrestler in general. But WWE seemed to never really use her to the best of her ability. And in this match, she definitely proved it, along with the match on Raw that she had with Paige. The thing that I have an issue with, though, is that she went all psycho and everything, as most of you know, before this match and during the match, and even after the match. I don't like this because some people do. I don't like it because it seems as if they're trying to make Alicia Fox into the new AJ Lee. I don't understand why they decided to make her go crazy. They could have easily done just a straight up heel sort of diva thing. I don't know why they made her go crazy. I think that some of it is funny, though. She did give somebody a wedgie, and she keeps pouring sticky soda all over herself and wet bodies. But anyways, yeah, I'd give this match a 3 out of 5, though. Paige took a couple of bumps during this match as well. She got hit against the barricades, and I think she got slammed a couple of times really hard by Alicia Fox on the mat and everything, and it was just a really good Divas match. This is a Divas match that I would actually recommend watching, as it was pretty good. Wow, I think that's the first Divas match I've recommended watching since I started doing these reviews. But anyways, yeah. Finally, we have the main event, which is not a title match. It is a no-holds-barred 6-man elimination tag team match. Wow, that is a long title. It was The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns versus Evolution, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista. And The Shield won twice in a row. I would definitely say that this match went on for about a good solid 30 minutes. It was probably the longest match of the night. It was kind of dragged on. And the one thing, I'm just going to say it now, this was not better than the Extreme Rules match. Was it by a long shot? No, it was still a very entertaining match. I think I may have given the Extreme Rules match with them 4.5 out of 5. If I didn't, I definitely would give it a 4.5 out of 5. This one is a 4 out of 5. Simply for the fact that, I don't know, like I said, it really slowed down at times. And a good 10 minutes of the match was the Shield getting beaten, literally just, the Shield was getting beaten down on, is what I'm trying to say. Like, a good 10 minutes of it was just that. And I see now that I've gone over 20 minutes. That's lovely. Anyways, but, yeah. I don't know. The match slowed down at times, and like I said, a good 10 minutes of the match was the Shield getting beaten the shit out of. Overall, though, I will say that it was a really good match. How it went down is that none of the Shield actually got eliminated, and it seemed like Evolution just wanted to really hurt the Shield. I don't know how that was. I could have sworn some of the Shield were just going to get eliminated. I don't know if all of them were going to get eliminated, but I could have sworn, like, 1 or 2 of them were going to get eliminated. None of them did, and all of Evolution obviously got eliminated. How it went down is that first Batista went away, and then Randy Orton went away, and then Triple H went away. Obviously, Triple H, I guess, saved the best for last. How I thought it was going to go down is that either Dean or Seth Rollins were going to get eliminated first, then Batista, or Batista first, actually. No, actually, yeah. I thought Batista was going to get eliminated first. Then I thought that either Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose would get eliminated. Most likely Dean Ambrose. No offense to Dean Ambrose or his fans. I really like Dean Ambrose. It's just I see him as the first one being eliminated. And then after that, I thought that Seth Rollins would get eliminated. And it would just be Roman Reigns versus Orton and Triple H. And I thought that Roman Reigns, using my gamer terms here, would clutch it and actually win the match by himself, just to show a good portion of strength, and to show how he can handle a situation like that. Roman Reigns actually took a massive fucking beating in this match, by the way. He got, he got hit by kendo sticks. First he got thrown through a table, then he got hit by a fuck ton of kendo sticks, then he got hit by chairs, then he got hit by steel steps. He got hit by a lot of stuff in this. And I think he got a finisher maybe hit on him once or twice. So he really took an ass whipping in this fight. if I had to say another person that really took an ass beating in this match, I don't know. I'd maybe say Seth Rollins, sort of. I don't know. I feel like Dean Ambrose took a bit more of an ass kicking, but, yeah. Uh, what happened essentially is that the Shield got Roman by himself by injuring or just, beating up on Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And they got Roman alone and, just kept whipping it. Just literally weapons constantly just being used on him. And it looked really fucking painful. Like, they showed the camera on his back and Roman had all these scars and red marks on his back. It didn't look pretty. I would definitely recommend watching this match. It was just really, really good. I haven't talked about the way it ended. The way it ended is that Batista was going to, I think, powerbomb Roman Reigns. Or maybe it was Triple H trying to do, the pedigree to Roman Reigns. I can't remember. But Seth Rollins actually came in the ring and kneed one of them in the face, I think. He jumped off the rope and kneed one of them in the face. Or he just interrupted it, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. He broke it up. And pretty much what happened after that is that Roman Reigns hit his Superman punch and then I think his spear. And, he pinned Batista then. Then for Randy Orton beat up on Seth Rollins, got him out of the ring. Randy was going to hurt Roman Reigns more. I think he was waiting for an RKO or something. And then Dean Ambrose came in and did his finisher to Randy on a chair in the ring, which was pretty cool. It looked like it was sort of botched. Maybe I could be wrong, but it looked kind of botched. And then, Roman actually... Or maybe it was Dean. I think maybe... Yeah, Dean pinned Randy. Then Triple H beat up on Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns was out for a while because, he just took an ass kicking. And Randy Orton actually put a sledgehammer in the ring. Oh, by the way, Batista came back in the ring and speared Seth Rollins. I forgot to mention that. Literally right after Batista got eliminated, he came back in the ring and speared Seth Rollins and then left. Like I said, then Randy was eliminated. Then Randy put a sledgehammer in the ring, gave it to Triple H, and left. Well, no, actually, no, he stayed. Yeah, he stayed, but he was outside the ring because, he got eliminated, so he couldn't really do anything, unlike Batista, who actually did something after he got eliminated. Whatever. Anyways, so Triple H, I think Seth Rollins was outside the ring because he was still hurt from getting speared. Dean Ambrose got hit with the sledgehammer, and he was going to hit Roman Reigns with it, I think. But after... I think Seth Rollins actually did come back. My mind is hazy right now. I can't exactly remember the ending now for whatever reason. I think Seth Rollins came back in and hit Triple H and interrupted him hitting... Yeah, no, actually, that is exactly what happened. Seth Rollins came in after Triple H was gonna... Triple H hit Roman Reigns with the sledgehammer, stunned him, was gonna stunned him with the sledgehammer. And Seth Rollins interrupted Triple H from hitting his pedigree on Roman Reigns, thus, eliminating Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns then Superman punched him, I believe, and then speared him. And then that's how the match ended, and it was just overall a really great match. I'm sorry that I went a little overboard with the last match, guys. I was having such a hard time remembering the end of the match. I don't know why. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the two best matches on here are definitely John Cena and Bray Wyatt and the Shield and Evolution. Overall, what would I give this pay-per-view as a rating? I would definitely say I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't the best thing ever, but it damn sure isn't horrible. A 7 out of 10 is better than average. It's not slightly better than average, but it's better than average. And yeah, it was just overall entertaining. I think you should watch the entire pay-per-view. Maybe you can skip the pre-show. You don't really need to watch it. But yeah, that's pretty much the pay-per-view, guys. I hope you agreed with some of my points, if I made any in this, because I already forgot. My memory in the morning is fucking terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Stay sexy. Peace.